to go across to Jayanto Ghoshal. Jayanto, who is to blame for heightened violence? There was this kind of violence when the left was in power and when the Trinamool was trying to make inroads against the left. After that, when the Trinamool started dominating, the level of violence came down. Now we're seeing a big spike again. Who's to blame and why?
Rahul, I first, at the outset, I salute your investigating team. Being a journalist, I am proud of this sort of investigation. You know, blame game is a part of politics, and it is true that the ruling party, because the law and order is the state subject and the police is under state government. So if you can't control the bombing factories as a small and cottage industries of Bengal, then obviously, as we criticize CPM, when CPM was in power, we criticized Siddharth Shankar Rai when he used that bombs for the Congress, the goons of his own party. So now, obviously, we have to say that the responsibility primarily it goes to the state government. But Rahul, I have a different perspective that you have to study the socio-economic conditions of Bengal. Why it has been, irrespective of party line. In your investigation also, the bomb maker is saying that he is a business person and he is selling the bomb who is the consumer. So the consumer, the ruling party is consumer to retain the power and the opposition parties are consumer to get the power. So, and you are saying that uncontested seats are decreasing. That means the power of BJP and the opposition space, when that is increasing, the conflict, where is the conflict? If there is a opposition, where there is an antithesis. If there is no antithesis, no opposition, no contest, no conflict. But you know, this time, gradually, you have to give the share to the devil. Trinamool's devil is BJP, but you have to accept the fact that in 2019 they got 18 seats, the percentage of vote, and you know, this small and cottage industry of bombings, I was seeing the Agra, the wife of the bomb maker died, and when I was watching in the television, the family condition and the social strata, they are very poor. So if you cannot give the industry, if you cannot give the socio-economic development, if you cannot give the job, so it's a very easy way to get the money. And you know, Agra in the Medinapur, after this incident also, again incidents took place. Yesterday there was a major incident when 17-year-old boy, he was just watching the procession, and the procession was TMC's procession. And someone bombed. And who bombed? Because BJP is saying it is TMC versus TMC. TMC is saying that it is BJP and then Indian Secular Front. So I don't want to go to the blame game because I am not the investigating officer. But constitutionally, responsibility goes to the state government.
Certainly.
But you know, once upon a time from Munger bombs used to come. Now we are self-sufficient state. We can make our own bombs. We are not importing bombs from Bihar. Earlier it used to come from Munger by boats, the gun and the bombs. But now our manufacturing industry of bombs, it is very sad. We should not blame. There should be a consensus, political consensus to stop this sort of bombing manufacturing industries, Rahul.
Interesting insights from Jayanto Ghoshal there. Shikha Mukherjee, how is your outlook on the panchayat polls? How is this election in your view different from the last panchayat poll?
Well, the last panchayat poll, I think the Trinamool Congress was far more aggressively pursuing a goal of total capture of all panchayat seats. This year, I think the contest has been rather less intense. Why is that? That is because I think the Trinamool Congress got a little wise to the fact that, you know, this uncontested seats, nominations, and all of that had somehow or the other affected its credibility as the party that can win the seats through a popular mandate. And it definitely needs that popular mandate this time too. The other thing that I'm seeing, which is not, is that this time the violence that we are seeing, I mean, let me get the figures right first. First and foremost, in the 2018 panchayat elections, 27 people died. In the 2013 panchayat elections, some 30 people died. In the 2003 elections, I think 79 or 80 people died. And in an election before that, over 100 people died. So if you're looking at violence, let's get a perspective on how the violence has played out in West Bengal. If the count today is 20, I am almost certain that the count will go up on between the 8th and the 11th and thereafter.
Sure.